welcome live to the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. I am going to be taking you through tonight's events. My name is Ellis Beacom, and I'm here alongside my co-host in Sean Stetson, bringing you the first performance of Utah hockey here on home ice since Saturday, December 7th of 2024 in the new year. First game on their home ice in this new year, and they're looking to stay hot 6 straight. Sean, what can you tell me about this Utah team coming into this matchup tonight?
Yeah, they're coming in hot, Ellis, and they just recently played Utah Valley University, beat them 7-1, so this team knows Utah Valley very well, and I expect more of the same. Hopefully the Utes come out strong, fast, contain the puck, no turnovers, play 3-zone hockey, and I'm just happy to be back and watching hockey with you, my friend.
The best seat in the house, don't
yeah.
we? 11-10 record for Utah Valley University this year. They've been playing that 500 ball card, been having trouble getting on these streaks, and as we mentioned, Utah on some sort of streak coming into this game. 6 straight wins. They're looking to make it 7 here tonight, and it seems like that record just keeps creeping in the right direction just about every game. 3rd place in the MWCHL, behind only the University of Providence and, of course, the Montana State University Wildcats. And so for Utah, being only 1 point away from that 2nd place berth behind University of Providence, a win tonight could be huge in pushing their efforts in the direction they want to go and taking back that 2nd place bid with an even 36 points on the year.
Yeah, you definitely want to be playing your best hockey towards the end of the season, go into the playoffs, make some kind of run, see if you can make some noise, and, you know, playoff hockey is the best kind of hockey no matter what kind of level you're in, whether it's club hockey, college hockey, pro hockey. Playoff hockey is the best.
All you got to do is get there.
All you got to do is get there.
And anything can happen. All bets are off.
I want to drop the puck right now. Actually, I want to get on the ice right now. I am so jacked for this game.
Sean Stetson, dropper of the first puck, presented to you by Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans, yeah. That is the truth. I'm excited for this game. I really want to see what the lineups are. It's been a while since we've seen a game. But, you know, the Utes are on a 6-game win streak, like you said.
And again, that performance has been split on the road and at home.
Yep.
They haven't played on their home ice since December 7th of last year, so they've been counting the days looking forward to this performance. Here it is, and boy, have they taken care of business in the in-between hours on the road and obviously here at home prior to that December 7th contest, and they're looking to continue it up here this evening. We're going to send it down ringside for the announcement of starting lines and the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Number 37, Cole Turner. At center, number 29, Aiden Umana. At right wing, number 8, Alex Murray. And between the pipes this evening for your Skate Utes, number 30, Jack Nowicki. At this time, if you'll kindly rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
just moments away from opening tip-off here from Salt Lake City. And the University of Utah Skating Utes, as we mentioned in the pregame show, coming into tonight's performance, pretty much towing their best set of record in the last 6 games that they've had all year. A 6-game win streak, which trumps as their highest, and they're looking to turn it to 7 here today on their home ice against a team that they've had great success against this year in the Utah Valley University Wolverines.
Yeah, and Ellis, they just recently played, not even a week ago, 1-7-1 down in Utah Valley University. So we're going to see how Utah Valley responds. I mean, going down 7-1 is not, it doesn't leave a good feeling in your mouth.
Definitely disheartening.
Yeah.
Could definitely be disheartening, and it's going to be interesting to see how they respond here this evening. Hockey officially underway as the opening faceoff goes to the way of the green. Wolverines with the opening possession. Over to Alex Murray, a good pass to center ice, and a man is taken down right off the bat. Cole Turner along the boards, and a quick shot from the points. Will get rebounded right outside the slot there. Alex Murray up ahead to Donovan O'Shea, back into the corner. And a battle for possession along that near side board. Coming out on top is Utah, but a good poke check sends it all the way down, and they're going to have to reset back on their side of the ice. A nice job possessing and boxing the man out by Donovan O'Shea. Quick dunk pass. They're going to call it an icing, I believe, and we're going to have a first stoppage of the game.
Ugh. You know what? I was hoping not even to get a minute in before I had an grievance with the
39 seconds wasn't
39.
enough?
Well, I mean, he was over the red line, but it's fine. So far, you got to like what you see from Utah. They had a lot of poise in the offensive zone. Couldn't get any real shots on net there, but you got to like what you see.
Nothing from either team so far. Still very early, but that means all the more for both of these squads. Just gives them the blank sheet that they need to put down the writing. On that far side board, a battle for possession. Quick shot, and a good one that just bounces wide, and it's going to reset the Wolverines out of their zone all the way back on the back check.
Utah going for a line change here. And some fresh legs on the ice. Captain Endy.
Fresh skates in. Utah looking to play pesky in the back check of Utah Valley. Utah Valley possessing through center ice, and a good hit takes his man off of possession. Quick drop into Utah's offensive zone, and a nice job beating his man there. Ezekiel Endy fighting for that puck. Daniel Madison back the other way. Along the boards, right back to Endy. Now he's got a lane right towards the net. And nearly a dangerous opportunity. Don't really want to give number 28 opportunities like that.
Right now, Utah's getting whatever they want in the offensive zone.
Creating good space and a good block at center ice. Could have been a dangerous opportunity. Set to the side. Nate Fetzer with a nice play. Quick shot, quick save made. And the rebound going to bounce its way out. Utah looking to push possession the other way. But first, they'll have to gain it in their side of the ice. Wrapping behind the nets. Down on the slots across center ice, off the stick of Connor Beers, and bouncing nearly out of play before trickling off the boards. And right back to center ice, now driving across the blue line. Looking for somewhere to go. A good pass back to Evan Richards. Could not connect, however. Now Malachi Lynch is first on scene. Back behind the nets, Max Benny fighting for the puck. Got Connor Beers right to his right. A 4-on-4 smush against the boards, looking for that puck. Quick dish right behind the net, right back out front, and the pass just goes awry. Really had the nasty connection that time up to the blue line, looking for somewhere to go. A good stick, breaks that one up before it could find the tape, and now they're driving the other way. Utah Valley pokes it down, and they'll get a chance to get some fresh skates on the ice as well.
So far, you've seen Utah make a couple turnovers in the offensive end, which you can live with, but you got to make sure you can connect those passes in good areas.
Back check trumps all. That's certainly what they want to have down in their pocket. And again, Utah's struggled on the power play throughout most of this year. Only about a 20% scoring tune. Not every single time that they have the man advantage, they're going to take advantage of it, but it's really when they're on the penalty kill that they dominate in the back half of games, and that is such an important spine to have for any coach, especially for the way that Nick Cornelius wants his team to be coached. Quick pass along the boards and back through center ice. Driving into Utah's back check this time. Nice possession on the near side. Looking for somewhere to go, can't find it. Carter Bowen with a nice job possessing. Quick pass, quick shot. Getting nothing but nets, and a rebound for Utah. Down past the blue line and gathering through center ice now, a quick drop pass and fresh skates on the ice. Both sides trading shots, and this is a nasty chance. Quick shot, save made, and a good one by Bain. Getting up quickly, looking for the rebound. Nice stick work right behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Has it batted, and now Evan Richards looking for it. It trickles all the way through to Donovan O'Shea. O'Shea looking to keep it in front of him, and he's doing a good job of doing so. A 2v2 scrum along the board. Both sides looking for possession, and it trickles out Utah's way. Nice pass from Richards to LaCroix, and this one batted before it can make its way through. All the way down around him, we've got our second stoppage of the game. You guessed it. Another icing call with 15:19 left on the clock. Pretty slow action for both of these sides so far.
Yeah, Ellis, so far Utah was getting a little cute in there in the neutral zone and just couldn't make a connection there in the pass, and we get an icing.
We haven't seen much of it tonight as far as Utah being in the offensive zone, but when they have been, just like you said, they've controlled the ice really well.
Yeah.
Done a good job of dishing it from man to man. Did a good job of creating separation and the space they need to get shooting lanes. And
well, it's crazy and ironic. As good as Utah has looked, I mean, the only team that has shots on net right now is Utah Valley University. There we go.
Both sides, all of a sudden, Cole Turner shot out of a cannon, driving towards the net. And what a save by Devin Bain, unless it's in, and a great stop. One-on-one, uncontested in front of the net, and Devin Bain's able to get the body in front of it, tracking it all the way. Hats off.
You got to like the speed Utah had through the neutral zone there. A breakaway, but Utah Valley's just there to stop it.
One of their fastest skaters on the team, a welcome new addition in Cole Turner, who has had an impressive start to his Utah Utes tenure. All the way down and around it goes, and we're going to have another icing. This time Utah going on the forecheck with 14:58 left to play in period number 1. And again, like you said, despite all that possession, despite all that pass work around the horn, Utah still finds themselves trailing in the shot department, even if it is only a handsome 2 shots so far. Quick pass along the blue line. Skating it back inside the slot. A nice play by Aiden Umina, brushing his man off of him and back up to the points. Nice pass from man-to-man, Donovan O'Shea. Up ahead and out of the zone it goes. Alex Murray couldn't handle the receiving end of that pass. 14:30 left to play. Danger in front of the net, and a nice save using the positioning well to get the stop and get a stoppage. 14:30 left to play here in period number 1.
Yeah, I feel like the teams are just testing each other out right now. We're trying to see where the open spaces are on the ice. Utah Valley is trying to take advantage of the turnovers that Utah has given them.
We certainly haven't seen anything awe-inspiring so far, but
still
that's
early.
why we've got 3 periods of hockey to play, Sean. And back behind the nets, Utah will field. A nice job by Alex Furlong until it wasn't, just escaping past the tape on the stick, and back inside the zone it goes. Utah on the forecheck still, looking to crack one across for the first time tonight and break this goose egg tie. Down across the blue line and dragging into Utah's offensive zone, or excuse me, Utah's defensive zone.
Nice breakout.
Back the other way, Aiden Umina along the boards. Excuse me, that's Ezekiel Endy. Quick pass for Ben Leduc. Leduc on the backhand, couldn't get it to go. Right in front of the net, he's got a chance, and he tried to wrap it all the way around past that right foot, and he couldn't get it extended past the blocker. A nice save by Bain. Continues to play well as this first period progresses. Furlong with a quick shot that couldn't connect. All the way out it goes. Looks like
teams are going for a change here.
Going to get some fresh skates on the ice. Daniel Madison with a quick flick. Down inside the zone, Max Hobie fields. Quick pass for Connor Beers. Beers to center ice. A great shooting lane for Max Fenney. who gets nothing but shoulder pad on that one. A great save by Bain once more. Tell me if you heard that one tonight.
You got to like how Utah's playing in the offensive zone.
Quick sustained drives. Tape to tape. They're getting the puck off their stick quickly. And a quick stoppage. As down there, a little bit of a mix-up. Looks like maybe the puck might have squirted out of play for a second. Quick delay of game. And a new set of skates on the ice for both squads. 12:54 left to play in period number 1. Hovey on the scene, and Utah going to get rung up for that. So Connor Beers and Max Hovey going to switch spots respectively. Quick shot from Malachi Lynch at the points, and quick cover up by Devin Bain. So another stoppage. 12 minutes and 50 seconds left to tick in period number 1. No score. Both squads doing their best to strike first. And the playing ground is still open for either side to do so. Quick ditch pass, just getting it out of the zone. And a nice stop by Malachi Lynch there, right behind the blue line. 2 sets of skates waiting for that puck. A nice job using the body to get his man off the objective, and right back for Connor Beers.
Forecheck right now is just relentless.
Hovey still serving along the boards, and now Beers has got a great pass, squeaking its way through a stick. Right back to Beers, and a nice play on the back check. Able to break it up before the opportunity got too successful. Right in front, Hovey again, another golden opportunity. And the back check continues to play well for Utah Valley University here with 12 minutes to tick in the first period.
Yeah, that last shot by Hovey, it was a little bit off on his offhand. Didn't have a real chance. Had to switch to the backhand, but yeah.
Right through center ice, and quick turnover, quick set of skates getting on the ice. And now Wyatt Overman with the puck.
Got a delayed penalty here.
Looks like the first one of the game.
Yep.
Malachi Lynch looking for somewhere to go. He goes to his line mate along the boards. Luke Osla dropping it back off for Malachi. Malachi with a quick pass. Overhead for Ethan Overman. Overman driving and getting stonewalled right in front of that slot shot zone. And we've got another stoppage with 11.5 left to take, a little bit less than that. 11 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock, and so far, no definitive action in the score column. Some good shots by both sides, and here we are, almost 9 minutes into the period, and we've got our first penalty from either side. And
yeah, it looks like Nate Fetzer.
Nate Fetzer getting rung up as the first to infract and go to the box. Serve the crime, or do the crime, serve the time, and he is the first example of someone getting rung up tonight. Donovan O'Shea with a good angle to shoot from, and boy did he, right from that Utah logo, and a nice save from a couple of bodies right in front of that net.
Yeah, exactly. I like the idea, screen the goalie, get bodies in the net, pucks on net, and see what you can do.
Well, Donovan O'Shea really showing off that two-way prowess, huh?
Yeah.
Defenseman by day and seemingly a forward by night.
Hopefully he does both in the same game.
Certainly capable. He has been showing it off tonight. Back through center ice. That is Ezekiel Endy looking for somewhere to go. Quick pass to Daniel Madison. Right back to the captain. Endy with a shot all the way across. Excuse me, a pass all the way across. More of a saucer trying to get it through a set of sticks and couldn't connect on the way.
All right, so far you got a minute left on this power play. You haven't really had much success so far, but take your time. You still have a few rushes here. Get some shots on net.
Majority of that power play still ahead of them, and they're certainly looking to do exactly what Sean just said. Draw together a nice sustained drive just outside. They're going to have to reset. A nice play to avoid the offsides in the first place.
I do like the idea by Fenny there, waiting for Connor Beers, just couldn't connect in time.
There was great touch on that pass, too. Obviously aware of that situation, not wanting to get that offsides call, and they get it here anyways.
I mean, we're getting a little too excited. Benjamin Wiener, a little bit offsides there, but still plenty of time. 30 seconds left in this power play.
And this Utah team has been one who has come from behind all season long. So many wins this year have been dictated in the final period of the game, in the final stages of every game, and Utah they've been closers, to be frank, seeing as they've had 6 straight wins now on the year and even 34 points, 15 wins. Shootout win as well.
Yeah, just not working on this first power play. Hopefully there'll be more to come to get it set up.
And a great job, credit to where credit is due. A great job by the Utah Valley back check and penalty kill unit to keep Utah out of their side of the ice for the majority of that power play. Now Ben Wiener with the puck and a great pass over to Furlong, taking a shot, ripping off the inside of that ankle, and that's going to be a shiner for Jared Trost. Back the other way now, a good lane towards the net and a nice play by Furlong to bat his man off the points and keep that one from becoming too dangerous. Aiden Umina using some heads-up hockey to realize that was offsides, pulls off the puck, redrives, and back down the other way we go. Getting nifty with it right in front of the net, and they score first. Just like that, Utah Valley strikes with their first goal of the night in a 1-0 performance with 8 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in period number 1.
Yeah, it was just a great play by Utah Valley University. I mean, Utah was offsides. They had to wait. Utah Valley had the opportunity to rush up the ice through neutral zone with speed and just made a great play and beat the goalie, and now Utah Valley is up 1-0.
I mean, they're going to take as many of those advantage situations as they can get, and when the defense is, able to break down in that situation and allow a man through towards the net like that, good teams take advantage of good situations, and boy, did the Wolverines.
Well, Ellis, you did have a little foreshadowing. You'd like to say that, Utah likes to play from behind, so I'm going to put that one on you. And they're going to have to do what you just said.
I'll take this one on the chin.
I like to blame a lot, so it's going to be fine.
The blame game. A tale as old as time. A big hit laid by Luke Osla in transition for the Utah back check. Back the other way, or at least trying to get it back the other way.
UVU's looking confident right now. You got to stop them.
Now with a rush of speed, Aiden Umina with a quick shot, a nice save by Devin Bain. And a quick stoppage. I believe that was actually Braxton Porter, the two-way forward going in and laying the boom that time on the far side over by that Utah bench. And those are the kind of hits that'll get a team excited. And again, like I mentioned, took that one on the chin. We might have mentioned that Utah has played from behind and done a good job of it this year. And here we are again. We've got 7 minutes and 45 left to play in period number 1. Utah Valley sits well behind them in the standings, but in front of them on the scoreboard right now. And now Utah has to play that adversity card. Down 1-0 in the early stages. How will they respond? Quick tip gets the puck out of play. We'll get a stoppage. 7:24 left in this first period of action. And I think we've got our 4th, maybe 5th stoppage of this first period. Most of them coming by way of icing, and this being our 2nd delay of game. Face-off battle ensuing, and it looks like Utah getting a little bit angsty. Max Hobie going to check out. Cole Turner checks in, and it's a Utah face-off win. However, the Wolverines end up with possession. A quick tip and a dish out. A nice job to clear the puck and get it out of their side of the ice. Now Donovan O'Shea first on scene. All the way ahead for Hobie, and a great idea for that centering pass. Nothing to connect on. However, with the back check being positioned how they were, a nice job, speaking of back check, by this Utah Valley unit all night so far.
Yeah, I feel like we've said it a lot this year. Despite how good Utah looks, they're still down 1-0. So if you're the Utes, you just got to maintain your composure. Know that you played a good first period. Just keep putting the pucks on the net. Play good, solid defense, and you're in this.
Hey, and if they're in this situation again, at least they have the confidence to know that they can handle it. They've been doing it all year long. It's not something strange to them. Oh, a dangerous turnover right in front.
Oh, my goodness.
Just like that, Utah Valley doubles down on the lead. It is a 2-0 tune with 6:47 left to play in period number 1. And boy, it's buzzing green in here all of a sudden, right, as we're talking about how Utah can bounce back.
Yeah, Turnovers will
goal.
kill you, Ellis. Turnovers in the offensive zone are fine, but when you start turning the puck over in your defensive zone, you're not really giving your goalie much of a chance to do anything with it. So
you're walking a fine line when you're pushing that agenda, and
so the Utes have got to buckle it down right now.
Gonna have to do some help for their friend back there in nets in Jack Nowicki.
The good thing to keep remembering is you just beat this team 7-1 not even a week ago on the road. You're at home. You're down 2-0. You got to respond.
Ooh, and this is a nasty pass up ahead for Daniel Madison, looking for somewhere to go, trying to brush the man off his side. In stride, looking for somewhere to go with the puck. A nice kick pass along the boards by Utah Valley. Fielded on that far side by Nathan Morrow. Quick turnover, and Ezekiel Endy's got it. Brushing through a pair of skates. Right back in front, and a great save. Tried to get it off on the tip, and it just missing on the good connection was Ben Leduc. Excuse me, that is Daniel Madison down there. Now Ben Wiener checking in and getting the puck rushed right by him, and now we're driving inside the offensive zone for UVU. A good block by Furlong to get the body in place. Along the boards goes Malachi Lynch. Fielded, quick shot, save made by Nowicki, and a quick stoppage. 5:43 left to play in period number 1. So time dwindling for Utah to try and drill back into this game, at least to tie it before the end of this first period. And for Utah Valley, they have to feel ecstatic about where they are right now. And I'm sure this is a situation they found themselves in before against this Utah hockey teams themselves. But as it stands, you're on the road playing your crosstown rival, and you're showing them up right now, 2-0.
Furlong blows a Taya. I got another turnover here.
Right in front of the net, a couple of nice passes. A good sequence that time, but could not connect on the final leg. Right up to the blue line, an easy save for Jack Nowicki, who boots to the side. Going along the far side boards is Pat Furlong, a quick tip, dishing outside, looking to get it outside the zone, and he does. Hand of the referee waving in the air, signaling that that would have been an offsides call had they touched it once more. Furlong firing. Fresh skates on the ice for the Utes. A nice play by Max Fenney, trying to pass ahead for Aiden Umina, and he could not connect. And now Cole Turner showing off that speed and the handling as well. Quick pass ahead for Aiden. Umina going for the wrap and looking for somewhere in stride. Right to center ice, tried to find the tape of Turner and could not connect. Now they're booting the other way with some speed, driving towards the net. A couple nice pokes, keeps it from developing. Nice back check from Cole Turner. 36 on 35 crime down there. Devin Graham on Cole Turner. Both of which no strangers towards their team's production this year. Umina with a nice pass between the legs of a roaming defender, and back the other way they go. Driving past the slots behind the net. A great pass to center ice, but to the wrong team. Aiden Umina is there to intercept it. Another nice pass. Forwarding, sending the other way. Braxton Porter was the intended recipient, and it gets broken up before it can find its mark.
UVU is looking very poised right now, getting anything they want.
Nice no-look pass from Ezekiel Endy. Back along the boards for somewhere to go. That back check working again. They got a 2-on-none. Quick shot, save made. And boy, you can't keep testing them like that. Nowicki has had too many of those situations to deal with tonight, and hence part of the reason why it is a 2-0 tune on the board. Braxton Porter with a ripper of a pass and a huge hit laid right in front of the blue line on Benjamin Leduc. Jared Trost getting his nose dirty on the first line for this defense. Gathering, firing, looking for somewhere to go. And Ethan Overman boots the other way. We get a whistle and a quick stoppage with 2:50 left to play in period number 1. Another icing, this time going back down into the Utes' courts.
Yeah, right now UVU is not only getting anything they want, but now they're starting to play more physical, and the Utes have no answer. They have a lot to talk about this next intermission.
I was going to say the adjustments will be will be noticeable coming into that second period break, coming out of that first period intermission. And yeah, the game plan has simply not been towing up so well so far, at least. Like you're saying, Utah Valley has been playing a very physical style of hockey. Utah has been kind of late to the puck. They've done a good job of possessing, but after that first goal, harder to say that same tune.
Yeah, it almost feels like the Utes are pressing a little bit right now, but you just got to remain calm and just know that your teammates are going to be in the position you need to be in.
And here comes Ethan Overman with some speed, looking for the reinforcements. He's got it right out front. Max Hobie with a quick shot. Second effort, right back to him. Second shot, another deflection, and it bounces all the way out. Driving the other way this time. Now with some speed, a quick dish, and a quick stoppage. Covering up is Jack Nowicki. Exactly 2 minutes left to play in period number 1.
That last offensive possession is exactly what we were just talking about. You got to trust your teammates are going to be in the right position. We got at least 2-3 shots of good opportunities. Good things will happen if you take care of the puck.
And when you think of the 2 Utah Valley goals that you've seen tonight, it's been that physical style of hockey, boxing out right in front of the crease, getting their men to the point where they want them to be, and they can just slap that puck in uncontested. And they've had a couple of beautiful goals tonight, which has their confidence peaking and has them feeling great in the early stages of this road contest. 2-0 game in our final minute and a half of first period regulation. And a nice job of boxing out and playing pesky. Utah Valley stacking bodies along the boards, looking for the puck. Nice pass. Up ahead for Alex Murray. Murray crossing the blue line. Looking for somewhere to go. He gets it around his man. Backhand stab, and he can't get it to go. A nasty chance.
Oh, my goodness.
Inches away from burying it and getting Utah on the board with our final minutes in the first period of regulation taken away.
Good
Nice
play there by
by
Connor Beers.
Donovan O'Shea looking to keep possession. Blasted back for Braxton. Excuse me, that is Andre LaCroix. LaCroix first on scene of the puck, and final 30 seconds in this first period. Donovan O'Shea looking for somewhere to go. A nice move to get the man off his tail. And now he's driving past the blue line out through center ice. A nice job. Another turnover battle. And this time won by Utah Valley. Good job of it. Fenny along the boards in our final 10 seconds in this first period. Looking for somewhere to go. Centering pass for Connor Beers is broken up and dishing the other way. Final 3 seconds. 2-1, and that is going to do it in our first period of regulation. It has been the Utah Valley show. Stomping on the gas pedal and not letting up. And boy, they got that first goal about 9 minutes into the first period. The second goal just a handful of minutes later, and I think they have to feel ecstatic going into the locker room right now, toting a 2-0 lead against their crosstown rivals.
Absolutely. It's a real easy recipe for good hockey, but it's even harder to execute. And right now, you're not seeing the Utes execute offensively, defensively. They're turning the puck over. You take care of the puck, good things will happen. There's a lot of adjustments that need to be made in the second intermission.
What I was going to say.
So it wasn't a good first period of hockey, but like you said earlier, it's a good thing we had 3. Yeah. So
Coach Nick Fornelius looking to get his team chugging in the right direction. A 2-0 game as we're through with 1 period of regulation. We will be back in just a moment right after.
Taylor Callahan, and I'm super excited to be back here at the rink with one of University of Utah's rivals, Utah Valley University. I'm here with Grayson Fraser, number 11. So, Grayson, how did this period go? And especially from that last game you had against them, how do you feel like your hustle has kind of changed?
Yeah, boys came prepared. We're humming. We're playing a good game, solid, pucks deep, playing hard in the corners, winning the battles, pucks on net.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think we can see the aggression coming. You guys are like going super fast, and we're super excited to see you guys in that next period. So great job on a super great period. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Back to you guys in the studio.
second period action due up, a 2-0 tune. Utah Valley coming out with fire under their skates and taking a dominant 2-0 lead because of it. Able to box out in very important parts of the ice, especially near that crease, giving Jack Nowicki fits in in that prior first period, and coming out here in the second, looking to add to that 2-0 lead. Tell me, Sean, what can Utah do adjustment-wise that they were not doing in that first period?
Well, it's plain and simple. Do not turn the puck over. Have some tape-to-tape passes and play physical. If you play physical on the forecheck, they turn the puck over. You can pounce on that and make things happen. So I want to see some physicality, get the forecheck going, and make things happen.
And it's so interesting you say that physicality, because that was one of the things we noted at the very start of the game that Utah was doing a great job of.
Yep.
Flying around the ice. They were stacking up zones in the offensive zone, and they were occupying large portions on the ice to make it harder on the opposition in Devin Bain. Nothing to show for it. And after Utah Valley got that first goal, it seemed like it was all Utah Valley the rest of the way in that first period.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this first 5 minutes is going to be a real show of how the Utes want to play the rest of this period.
Little bit of an equipment failure, it seems, along that far-sided boards.
Or
right
the refs are just taking their time, making it about them.
Oh, it's always the refs.
It really
huh?
is, man.
Oh, Sean.
I mean, the players are all ready. We're ready to go.
Let's take some accountability. This one's on us. We should have checked the game before
I just don't like refs. I don't know if that's hard to tell, but I just want to play some hockey. Close the door. We don't need that ref.
Your inner East Coast is talking.
I know. Look, we got 2 refs on the ice. We don't need a third one. Have that UVU goalie close it.
Would you rather have one? One is better than
I would rather have none,
Yeah.
honestly. I don't think we need refs.
Free for all on the ice. Huh?
Have some, clean hockey.
Sides can
have
call
some
hockey
integrity.
for themselves. Yeah. The goalie's calling.
If there's blood, then you go in the box. No blood, no foul. That's how we played back in the day.
So it looks like that door right behind Devin Bain, or at least a little bit shaded to his left, having some trouble closing up, some form of, I guess it's not as much an equipment failure as it is a facility failure, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, Ellis, but we are all students here, and some of us have classes in the morning, and it's 9:30 on a Wednesday. So we need to drop this puck and get this over with. I got an 11:59 deadline tonight. We gotta get going here.
That's what the second intermission's for.
Oh, yeah, I know. I should have been doing it in the first one, but we were talking about some video games that I'm excited to play tonight, and, forget about my homework. So hopefully that second intermission, I can get some canvas done. My goodness. Do we need some WD-40?
AJ's on the case now. We got Justin Long going down there.
And the Utes are just trying to skate around.
How many sets of hands is that down there on that wall?
2, 4, 6, 8.
We got 10, a 10th set coming in. AJ's paws are coming back as well.
AJ's got at least 4 hands.
He does have 4 hands.
He's got something up his sleeves.
16 sets of hands down there.
My goodness. How many people does it take to close a door? What, do you live in a barn? This is getting borderline ridiculous. So, down 2-0, and now you got this to deal with.
Plan?
Yeah, we got to talk game plan. If you're the Utes, this is an odd strategy by UVU.
Yeah, to come out and break the door.
I mean, technically, the Utes came out of that door.
Delay of game.
The UVU door has been perfectly sealed.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So I don't think this is a good strategy the Utes are putting on right now to delay the game. We're still going to have to play, fellas.
Facilities aside, I think Utah's got to come out. And like you were saying, they've got to score quick.
Yeah.
I think the second that they can get into the score column, the second they can get a drive together where maybe even if they don't crack one across in the score column, but if they can consistently put down shots and pass from horn to horn and keep it in the offensive side of the court, good things are going to happen. And Utah certainly capable of beating this team. They've done it a couple of times this year already. They're looking to do it again. They got a hole to climb out of, however. A 2-0 game. We are underway in period number 2. 19:55 left to play.
Just chaos right now.
The Utes' way. Back check that is. Daniel Madison is first on scene. He has got it. Quick drop pass for Ethan Overman. Overman sending it up ahead. Just
here we go.
Over the outstretched glove of the ranging defender.
Got
Zeke Lenny, quick pass, trying to drip it across and could not connect.
He had him.
To the points. And Ethan Overman on the back check, trying to show off the speed, showing off the poke in the same process, able to keep him off the puck and dish it back the other way. Ben Leduc fielding, driving through center ice, up towards that blue line. Ethan Overman cutting up near that slot and getting it poked away.
You can almost feel the sense of urgency Utah's putting out right now.
Certainly flying around the ice, and they're looking to crack one across, that's for sure. Donovan O'Shea with a great move.
Oh, my goodness.
Cutting towards the crease, couldn't get it through.
Got a delayed call.
And we do have a delayed call, our first of the period. And that's Hostetler with the puck. And Hostetler looking for somewhere to go. Going to take it himself, showing off the speed with the skates. Quick shot. Ezekiel Endy goes just wide. And the rebound goes up to the Utes. Along the boards. Hand is still in the air. That delayed penalty not going anywhere. Still fighting for it. A little bit of a premature whistle down there on the near side walls. As it stands, going to the box for the second time tonight is Utah Valley. And it's Jared Trost taking the trip.
Now, this is a great opportunity for the Utes right now to get back in this game. You got a power play. Your first power play didn't do so well. You didn't get a chance to set up your offense. But now, you had a chance. This is a new opportunity. You're down 2-0. You got to make something happen here.
Time is on your side. Demand advantage on your side. The only thing not on the Utes side right now is the score. And the only thing that's going to change that are opportunities like this. Trying to dish it out of the zone, looking for somewhere to go. It just squeaks past Max Fenny's stick. So the Utes will reset. 10 seconds shaved off the clock. A nice job by the penalty kill unit of Utah Valley. Dishing it all the way back down. This will eat some more time. Back into the corner. Ethan Overman taking it himself. Brushing a man off the points. Driving back the other way. Nice hits laid at center ice by Connor Beers. The freshman showing off the strength. A nice pass from Ben Wiener. And now they're driving. Ethan Overman cutting into the offensive zone. Quick pass all the way across for Ben Wiener, and it was a thing of beauty. Could not connect, though. A great save by Devin Bain. Up ahead to the points. Right back to Wiener, back to Connor.
Got to get some space, cycle the puck.
Still in that point, looking for somewhere to go. Max Fenny with a quick centering pass that can't find the tape. Connor Beers now with it. Utah doing a good job possessing. And they're looking to keep that trend going in the right direction. Max Fenny now with the puck. Up ahead for Connor Beers. Beers to Fenny. And Fenny can't handle it. Back behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Racing to the puck, and it'll trickle out of play. So quick stoppage with the final 37 seconds of this Utah power play. A 2-0 game, 17 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in period number 2.
Yeah, again on the power play, it's a little bit better. You just got to find more space. You got to cycle the puck. You got to get some left to right movement, something.
Immediate beats off the line to the puck. That's Hovey with it. Hovey along the boards. Quick pass. Donovan O'Shea by the logo. Right back across. Quick shot by Daniel Madison. Just goes wide. A great drive by Utah. Setting up the scoring chance for their left-handed left winger. Nice play by O'Shea. Showing off the two-way prowess. Back over to Daniel Madison. Madison with a nice pass. A nice move to create some space by Max Hovey. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Daniel Madison finding the zone across to the right side, deflected in the air, and Utah Valley survives the man disadvantage. Now full strength, but the puck still squattered in their zone, and Utah drives it through. The captain buries it. Ezekiel Endy, and just like that, what the doctor ordered, Utah's on the board with 16:18 left to play in period number 2. Who else but Ezekiel Endy doing it?
You know, it was about time that Utah took advantage of a UVU turnover. UVU turns it over in their own defensive end, and the captain buries it to get us back in this game. Utah still trails 2-1, and after the power play opportunity, you had a little hesitation, but Utah comes
feel
back
that
in.
Pressure.
Yeah, you could.
A lot more so than that first power play as well.
Absolutely.
Great job by the penalty kill unit of Utah Valley the first time that Utah had the man advantage. And this time, Utah just able to outlast them, and they were even holding it in their zone after the man advantage had expired all the way down. A quick stoppage. Looks like it's going to be icing. So now the pressure's on. All of a sudden, Utah's within striking distance. One shot's all it would take to tie this game up.
Yeah, and so Ezekiel got the goal, and Daniel Madison with the lone assist off the turnover there.
I was going to give credit to Daniel Madison as well on that play. Not just that play, but that whole power play. A great job of cycling the puck, using his eyes to drag defenders one way, dishing the puck another way. Daniel Madison was a huge part of the reason that that goal went through in the first place.
And now you can feel the momentum swinging in Utah's favor.
On their home court as well. All it takes is a bloop and a blast. They got the bloop. They're looking for one more blast. 15:44 left to play in our second period of action. It's a 2-1 deficit. Utah trails by 1.
You know, as we said, Ellis, this first 5 minutes of this period was going to be telling of how Utah wanted to control the game, and so far, you got to love what you see.
I was going to say, I would think Nick Cornelius has to be happy with the adjustments that they made in the intermission in their locker room. Coming out and immediately scoring within that 5-minute mark, as we had mentioned before the start of this period, was an important thing to do. And now all of a sudden, you've thrown the monkey off your back, and you're back to the drawing board. Only thing that's not in your favor is the score.
Yeah.
And they're all but one shot away from changing that up.
But you can see the poise right now Utah's playing with. They're trusting their teammates. Another turnover, but it's got to reposition yourselves.
Great save by Jack Nowicki. Uncontested on the forehand shot. Had a whole lot of space to work with. Could not bury it. Jack Whiteshar comes up empty that time. Jack Nowicki gets the better of him, and the game stays planted at a 2-1 tune. 15:15 left to play in period number 2. Utah still trailing, but already cracked one across in the period. Sure, they'd love to do it again. Passing all the way ahead of the crowd. Dished along the boards. Ezekiel Endy fires it in. Now Daniel Madison trying to find it along the boards. Couldn't get there in time. Ethan Overman boxes out Ben Leduc with a shot from the logo. And Devin Bain initially dropping it down to keep play going. And then sensing the pressure, gets the cover up. We've got another stoppage. 14:54, we're officially over 5 minutes into this period. A 2-1 game, and a game that Utah is trying to rage their way back into. One goal already. What can they do in the back half of this period to try and...
Well, Ellis, I mean, if you're Utah, you want to keep your foot on the pedal. You do not want to give UVU any chance to breathe. You got to keep on the pressure.
And a nice play, nifty by Ethan Overman.
Oh, that's
using
a
the skate
penalty.
That looked near boarding.
My goodness.
Head first.
Hopefully
into
he's
the boards.
okay.
Slow to get up.
That was a rough hit. That's a dangerous hit.
Over. Luckily able...
I didn't see any hands go up, so that's disappointing.
I didn't see any hands go up either.
It's clearly boarding.
I did see head go into board, though.
My goodness.
Boy, at a hard rate. 14:47 left to play in period 2. No hands up, as you said. No call on the ice. So Ethan Overman, one of the best skaters at Utah's disposal, going to skate his way to the bench and try and get his breath back in his lungs after getting walloped on the near side of boards.
We call that Bush League, Ellis. That is a dangerous hit and shouldn't be in the game.
Head down, up against the glass, not looking, not conscious of the man behind him. And
it's a darn shame no one's in the sin bin right now.
A lot of game left to be played, and ball don't lie. I'm sure Utah would like to let the puck do the talking. Big hit, corralled off by Ben Leduc, getting 2 men to blow right through him without losing his balance. Quick shot gets deflected, high up and over. Jack Nowicki there in net. Donovan O'Shea with a nice poke. Get his man off the puck, and a great pass, dishing it ahead.
Oh, it's gonna beat him.
Finding him on that connector, and they're gonna call it an icing right before Ben Leduc could get there.
It's starting to get a little chippy out there. You're starting to see the physicality.
Rolling over between plays mostly. I feel like that's where you see the chippiness boil over the most, is after the whistle.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're seeing these guys get angry during play as well, but it's a completely different game once that whistle is blown, a lot of these guys continue those aggressive tendencies. And
Oh,
for pretty good
dangerous.
entertainment, dangerous
Oof, what a
chance out
play.
front. And a nice poke by Jack Nowicki. Good awareness just to get that out of there. 13:55 left to play in period number 2. Aiden Newman in pursuit, a nasty turnover in a dangerous part of the ice. Cole Turner up ahead for Banha. Stetler takes a screen shot that squeaks its way all the way through to the wall. Utes gonna have to reset.
There's 3 bodies in front of the net there.
With it. And a nice job on that box. Trying to get everybody out of that crease area right in front of the net. A dangerous shot. Good save made by Devin Bain just to squat it to the side. Puck is moving along the near side of boards, touches up against the net.
Yeah.
And we will get a quick delay of game call. 13:14 left to play. And if you're tuning in with us for the first time on ECHA Hockey, no penalty on a delay of game call. Sean often beside himself upon hearing that one, but
it's a dangerous play, and there's no place in the game for that kind of hit, and you have to.
Oh no, we're talking about the puck getting out of play.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't even get me going on that, because that is ridiculous. That's not a penalty either.
Oh, what
nice
a
redirect.
Trying to get the tap to go his way, nearly did. It was closer than you would expect on a play like that. Now driving the other way. Utah Valley's got some speed. A nice poke by Max Hobie. Pickpocketed right from behind. And now he's driving the other way. Connor Beers with a good fetch and catch.
Get that
Driving
speed.
towards the nets, looking for somewhere to go. Centering pass. Taken in by Hobie. Hobie looking for someone. Dunking along the boards. Quick pass. Shut down as Andre LaCroix tries to put one on nets.
Good play.
Dishing it around Furlong. Waved off. No call. And now both sides squatting for the puck. Down right by that crease. Jack Nowicki feeling the pressure. Looking to get the puck out of the zone and get a quick reset. Utah Valley doing a good job playing pesky currently along the boards. Looking for somewhere to go. Shot taken off the leg of Alex Furlong, and a good job to put the body in harm's way. Deflects it well that time, and Utah lives to see another one-score day. 11:50 left to play.
Turnover.
Oh, and a nice move by Ben LeDuc to keep that puck in front of him. He's taken down on the ice right behind it, still fighting for possession. Quick pass right in front, and it just bounces wide of Devin Bain, who can get the cover-up effort, get a quick stoppage in with 11:34 in the second period left to play. Still a 2-1 game, and it's getting interesting, getting a little bit chippy between these two sides.
And it's a little bit faster. It feels like a lot more faster than the first period, which is, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, honestly. Oh, tip. Oh, my goodness.
Utah with another golden opportunity off the face-off. Couldn't connect on that one. And now a two-man scrum down on the near side. Donovan O'Shea bulldozing through men, trying to find somewhere to go with the puck, and a nasty stop with the leg off the wall. Great save by Bain. Good cover-up effort, and the clock is stopped. 11:10 left to play. Utah putting on the pressure. Not able to get the wall to break just yet, though.
Yeah, UVU is giving Utah a chance to get back in this game with the turnovers in their own offensive end, and Utah just got to capitalize and cycle the puck a little bit more. If that puck made it to Connor Beers, he would have tied this game.
Up at the points, looking to cycle possession and hold it. And
that's a
UVU
penalty.
for as long as possible.
My
the
goodness.
hand is up, and that sure is.
This is
a
getting
penalty.
ridiculous.
Aiden Newman a little bit slow
I don't
to get
blame
up.
them.
Teammates
My
retaliating at
goodness.
center ice. And more tempers boiling over. Newman is still down there on the ice, and
completely
waving
bush
the
league.
trainer.
UVU should be embarrassed right now. My goodness.
have to get a look at that replay. But just hoping everything's okay with the young man. And a well-awarded penalty for Max Fenney going to the box, retaliating after a second hit in this period, has taken down a Utah Ute skater.
It's inexcusable
part.
what UVU is doing right now. Borderline targeting. These hits are dangerous. They do not belong in the game. And players should not belong on the ice.
And the referees seem to be trying to find the culprit from that last hit. And going to the box, obviously, for the third time tonight. This time it is Jace Yaden, the defenseman, checking into the box. Still no ruling on what the penalty is officially going to be. It might be a disqualification, and it looks like it
finally
is.
Yeah, goodbye.
Waving goodbye to the opposition, 24 on 24, and
number 24 should be ashamed of themselves. Plain and simple.
Jace Yaden checks out of the game. It is a game misconduct, a disqualification after taking down the opposing forward in Aiden Umina. And as it stands, Annalise Funk, very equipped medical trainer down there, tending to the young stud. And let's take a quick moment of silence for him down there on the ice, praying that everything is okay. And it's the side of the sport that you never want to see. And it's the side of any sport that you never want to see, the injury bug. And especially when it's something like that that can be avoided in the first place and shouldn't really happen in general to be.
Well, the first instance, it should have been worn. It should have been penalty. I am PO'd, Ellis. That is a dangerous part of this game. And the referee should have taken control of this game, and they didn't, and this is what happens.
We saw it a couple of times tonight, and I completely agree. You never want to see the players put in danger. Great support from the Utah teammates, and I'm sure that's all they're thinking about is the betterment of their young man down there on the ice. Max Fenney shot out of a cannon to retaliate like that. I mean, you can't launch hits like that. You're so right. I understand competitive emotions boiling over and flaring up, but when you're putting the wealth, the livelihood of somebody else in danger, that's where it certainly draws a line. And
I'm really having a hard time keeping my bearings right now. Just hopefully everything's okay.
All you can hope for in a time like this. And when you think on the other side, as far as Jace Yaden's thinking, what is he thinking? They've got a 2-1 lead against the crosstown rival that they have not beat this year, and now you take a 5-minute disqualification major penalty to put that in jeopardy and give the opposition a team to play fired up hockey for their man who was just put on the ice unwillingly. And yeah, there's question marks all around in that circumstance. As it stands, both sides taking these in, taking their time. Head of the training staff, Annalise Funk down there, tending to Aiden, making sure that everything is okay. Barrage of concerned Utes teammates.
I don't want to speculate, but it does not look good.
And they certainly have been down there for a while. All we can do up here in the booth is pray that everything is okay down there, rink side. And right when the action was starting to hit a peak, too, Utah racing their way back into this game. eliminating the 2-0 deficit, making it a 2-1 game, nearly climbing the hurdle right there with all the pressure on that side of the ice, and boom, all it takes is a wayward hit and a dirty chip. And now the concern grows bigger in the building. The concern switches to something more important in the building, let's say it like that. Training staff and teammates both down there alike tending to their beloved freshman in Aiden Umina. Looks like Utah Valley skating their way off the ice. And no official word up here. Obviously a major delay in the game here, but I've never seen a team skate off the ice with 11 minutes left to be played in the period. So as they take their time and tend to Aiden down there ringside, we're going to take a quick break and try and get some further updates on the ice. Back here in our abbreviated second period with some unfortunate circumstances. Aiden Umina has been stretchered out. No official injury updates on what prognosis it might have been, but as it stands, for one of the very few times you will ever see, an ambulance was called in and Aiden was stretchered out of here, so all we can do is send our prayers and hope that all is well and that it is nothing too serious. As it stands, it's a 2-1 game. The University of Utah Skating Utes looking to bounce back into the score column, tie this one up, eliminate the deficits, and play tonight for their fallen brother in Aiden, hoping everything is okay with the young man. 10:40 left to play in period number 2. Connor Beers driving towards the nets, looking for somewhere to go. And this Utah squad been trending in the right direction. 6 straight wins before tonight, obviously trailing 2-0 in the early parts of this game. Quick shot out front, nice positioning by Bain to keep that one out and get the reset. And then obviously, along with that previous infraction, it is a major penalty. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left on that major penalty and a disqualification. Driving towards the nets, looking for somewhere to go is Hostetler. A nice shot from the point, save made. Luke Osla trying to test Devin Bain's reflexes that time, and Bain willing to stand up to it.
Yeah, Ellis, it's hard to imagine the mindset of both teams right now. Not only one of the players for Utah down in Aiden Umina, but now you have a hockey game to play. Utah's down 2-1, and it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the game plays out.
Nice move right across the logo, taking the shot low left side, and a nice blocker save by Devin Bain. Along the boards, dishing it back that way, looking to maintain possession. Great pass out front, going for the wrap, and he's got an open Evan Richards down there somewhere. Excuse me. I believe that was Daniel Madison down there somewhere, and the pass just going awry. Along the boards, tape to tape, looking for somewhere to go. Quick drop pass by Ezekiel Endy, the lone goal scorer for the Utes in tonight's contest. A little bit of a disconnect between Zeke and Donovan O'Shea. Now Daniel Madison cutting towards the nets, looking for somewhere to go. Near the boards, taken away by I believe that's Connor Beers. The forward getting sporadic all over the ice and looking to keep possession in the hands of the Utes. 2:50 left to play on the 5-minute major for Utah. Approaching the halfway point in that power play.
Utah's just got to settle down and try to find their offense.
Van Wiener with some nice moves, finding the nice part of the ice. Quick shot, save made, and the Utes get the rebound deflection. Along the boards the other way now, Ben Leduc in pursuit. Back along the boards now, Connor Beers with it. Up ahead for Ben Hostetler. Into the corner and all the way around, and it looks like getting a fresh set of skates. Might have spoke too soon. Ben Hostetler is first there. He's looking for somewhere to go. The left-hander deking and wagging towards the nets. Wiener with a quick pass, right back to Wiener, and he could not connect. A nice job using the body to blow up that pass. Quick pass all the way across, and a great save made by Devin Bain. Another intercept. Ben Wiener's got it again. Luke Oslo along the boards. A nice adjustment at the point by Connor Beers. Beers looking for somewhere to go. Over to Oslo. Oslo's got it. He's looking for space. Quick shot, deflection out front. Oh. Dangerous opportunity, stonewalled by Bain. And Utah Valley able to survive the drive. A quick dish out in the final minute and a half of this Utah man advantage. Ticking away. 7:20 left to play in the period. Along the boards, looking to keep it in the zone. A great play. Andy with another good keep along the boards. This time a clear made by Utah Valley. Jack Nowicki keeps the puck alive and passes to his team captain in Ezekiel Endy. Endy with a quick drop pass. Now Endy's got the puck. That was Donovan O'Shea. Quick shot, scores, top shelf, deficit gone. Cole Turner is on the board, and just like that, the Utes have tied it up. Redemption in the first degree, and with 51 seconds left to play on the 5-minute major.
Yeah, the Utes are going to get another opportunity with the 5-minute major. If you score, you get to keep.
Tip from the same cookie jar.
Yeah. So Utah, brand new game. We are all tied up, and here we go.
And frankly, I think the Utes were expecting this one to be a win, and to be trailing 2-0 so early in the game could be a bit of a shocker, a bit of a twister, you know, not necessarily what they were expecting at the start of the day.
Absolutely.
But that goal is enormous, and it's enormous in the way of redemption and making up for costly plays like we saw earlier in the game, taking players off the ice. Utah able to retaliate for their beloved line mates and get back even in the score call.
Careful of the turnovers here.
Certainly a dangerous area for him. We've seen a couple already tonight, but a nice move by Daniel Madison has them driving towards the offensive zone. Final 5 of the power play man advantage. Dishing all the way down, a big hit laid, and Malachi Lynch fields and fires. Dishing all the way back down. It looks like the Utes gonna get one fresh pair of skates on the ice. Connor Beers trying to wedge the puck along the boards. That's exactly what he'll do. Firing behind the nets, taken down on the ice, and gets wrapped right back up on in stride. Now driving the other way is Utah Valley. Final 5.5 minutes in this second period of action. A nice play by Connor Beers, boxing out. Now Ben Leduc's got a step. He's driving the other way, looking for somewhere to go, and he is pickpocketed in pursuit towards the nets. Utes able to garner possession again.
Careful, Utes are in the middle of the line change
a nice
there.
move by Braxton Porter to keep possession there. Nasty centering pass. Evan Richards could not face it that time. And now Luke Osla along the near-sided boards. Dishing ahead for Max Fenny. Fenny with a great pass for Osla. Osla going to the points. He's got Braxton Porter. Quick shot. Finds the skate before it finds the net. Still keeping it in that zone. Excuse me, that is not Braxton Porter. I believe that's Andre LaCroix. And all the way back down into the attacking zone. 4 minutes and 45 seconds of second period regulation left to play. A nice move by Malachi Lynch to maintain possession. Now Evan Richards taking a man down in stride. The Utes have got the puck, and Malachi Lynch dripping it ahead for Max Fenny. Another one sent ahead by Osla, this time offsides on the toucher. Delayed hand went up, so the Utes escaped the zone, and we've got a delayed call here. It looks like nobody's serving time, but as it stands, a quick stoppage. Fresh skates on the ice for both sides. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to play in the second period of regulation. Excuse me, looks like I spoke a little too soon. It looks like it is going to be an interference penalty if I saw that signaling correctly for Alex Murray. So the Utes go into the box for the second time tonight. And now a man disadvantage until the 2 minutes and 23 second mark of this second period. Nice pass, point to point, save made by Jack Nowicki. And the Utes going for the rebound. Max Hobie's got it along the boards. Battling for possession.
My goodness.
And just an utterly filthy deflection out front of Jack Nowicki that time. I'm not sure how he saw that in the slightest. Donovan O'Shea's got it, and he will dish all the way down. A great clear at that. And that will kill a few seconds off of this power play ticker. A minute and 28 left to play on the man advantage for Utah Valley. Driving into the zone is Keegan Clark. He's still got it, looking for somewhere to go. Up to the point, quick pass, right back to him. A nice hit laid by Braxton Porter. Up to the other points, still looking to maintain possession. Dropped off from one man to the next. Quick shot, quick save. Jack Nowicki eats it up like a bag of chips, and just like that, we've got another stoppage. 3:27 left to play, and a minute and 4 seconds left on the man advantage for Utah Valley. A 2-2 game, Sean. Utah able to claw their way back from the 2-0 deficit. and it has to feel like they're fighting for good merit. They've got the chip on their shoulder if it's ever been there, and I'm sure this would be a huge win. Make it 7 straight here at home, get another win in front of the home crowd, and again, Utah been playing from behind all year long.
That's a penalty.
Another big hit along the boards, and man, just one hit after another tonight. Wedged in head first, and unacceptable. Cannot do that.
Looks like we're going to need another trainer
Evaluation.
visit.
3 minutes 18 left to play here in the second period, and these referees converging like this can't really be happening again, right?
Oh, the player's
As it
up.
stands, he's able to get up on his own 2 feet, his 2 skates, and get off of the ice. It is another penalty for Utah, a 2-minute minor, and it's going to be boarding. This time going on Ben Hostetler. We've got Alex Murray in the box, now Ben Hostetler on the box, in the box, and now a Utah 2-man disadvantage. The pressure is on Skating Utes.
Yeah, you don't want to fall into this hole right now. You just tied the game. Got an emotional run right now. Both teams are feeling it. And now UVU goes on the attack, 5-on-3. You need your special teams here for the Utes to really step up, clear the puck, at least just get down the first penalty, get back to a 5-on-4, and just try to chip away.
Well, they've certainly got a 3-headed dragon out there for their power, or their penalty kill adventures. It is Connor Beers, Cole Turner, and Malachi Lynch looking to prevent the damage from ensuing. The face-off win for Utah Valley. Connor Beers with a good job stacking the box and charging the man at the points. Along the boards, now with a quick dish, trying to get it towards center ice for a quick shot right in the slot. But it ends up working its way all the way up to the point.
Got backside.
Watching for 17 across the ice, and a nice
clear.
stop and an even better clear. Final 25 seconds on the first penalty kill for Utah. 2:42 left to play in period number 2. Couple of nice moves driving into the offensive zone. Cutting up, looking for somewhere to go.
There you go.
Loses possession, and Malachi Lynch has got it. He's got the clear, and that will likely kill the first of the 2-man disadvantages for Utah. Final second, Alex Murray checks back onto the ice, and the Utes only down 1 now. 5-on-4 hockey for the next 59 seconds.
One step at a time.
A little bit of a late call. Andy got his hands up like there's a Ute getting infracted going to the box. You will see.
My goodness. Well,
Open the doors.
we just finished the 5-on-3, and now we're going to have 5-on-3 for another 56 seconds.
Throughout pretty much the end of this second period, the Utes will have 13 seconds of regulation left in this second period to do their damage on an even playing field. So as it stands right now, more 5-on-3 hockey for the next 56 seconds at least. Face-off win by Utah Valley, taken down on the
Another
ice.
whistle.
An immediate whistle. Zero tolerance policy that time. And fans taking exception. Looks like a cross-check on both sides. So there are 3 Utes in the box.
It's getting
Looks like
pretty
Max
busy in there.
Hovey pulling up the jersey, showing the red spot where he got slashed.
It's going to be matching penalties. So it'll be 4-on-2. That can't
That'll
happen.
be 5-on-3 still, I believe.
I don't think the referees know what they're doing. I don't think anybody knows what they're doing right now.
As far as, you know who does know what they're doing? The scoreboard. The scoreboard only lies sometimes. And as it stands, it's a 2-2 game with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in period number 2. So we do have 5-on-3 hockey continued for the next 52 seconds in the back half of this period. Again, the Utes biting their own heels at this point, shooting themselves in the foot.
Just got to get out of this period, Ellis.
And they only got 2 minutes and 8 seconds until that happens. Utah Valley a face-off winner. One Wolverine to the next. Point to point. Great save by Jack Nowicki. Boy, he put that glove up there and squeezed. And I can only figure that all he was thinking was, man, it's up there somewhere.
Yeah. Had a little scrum in the front of the net there. Got to clear that crease.
Ooh, quick shot. Save
Oh,
made.
my
It
goodness.
blasted to the side by Nowicki. And a dangerous opportunity put to rest. Another good shot. Another save, this time by the leg of Ben Leduc. Getting a deflection before it could find its way towards the nets. Right back to the man at the logo. Quick shot.
block.
And it's blocked by Leduc. Final
the race.
15 on power play number 1. Leduc with possession, beating his man to the puck, trying to drive towards the net. What an incredible job by Ben Leduc.
Just killed the
to
time,
drive
Ben.
out that first man disadvantage and get another pair of skates on
There you go.
all the way back to Donovan O'Shea.
Hockey
And that is
IQ.
dominant puck possession. 55 seconds left on the man advantage for Utah Valley. Final minute of regulation here in the second period. A nice move, driving towards center ice, and a quick shot that is deflected before it can find its way towards the nets. Back behind the nets, wrapping around the near side boards. Right back the other way, final 45. Standing tall is Jack Nowicki. He's got one less man to play with, however, and gonna have to keep doing so. Another deflection sent wide. On the near side boards, final 30 in this second period, taking his man down on the ice. And we'll get a quick stoppage, 16 left to tick on the Utah man disadvantage. A 2-2 game with 29 seconds left in this second period of action. And we're somehow still knotted up at twos after all of this sloppy, dirty play in the last 15, 20 minutes of hockey that we've seen.
It would be better for everybody if we got out of this period and just regrouped in the third. We got a tie game. Everybody just needs to settle down, play some good, clean hockey.
Both sides playing more than chippy this period, and it's resulted in a couple guys getting shaken up in the process. Ooh, Malachi Lynch taken down on the ice. And the final 10 seconds of period number 2, Utah finally back to even strength. 5 seconds left to play in our second period. That is going to be a wrap on our second period of regulation. And boy, it was a long one. Eventful back and forth through both of these teams. Both teams playing a bit of dirty hockey and a bit of chippy hockey. And both teams paying the cost in the process of doing so. We are through 2 full periods, a 2-2 score as we head to our second intermission. For myself, Ellis Beacom, and my co-host, Sean Stetson, we'll be back in about 15 minutes for our third and final period. Third period action due up from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. We are all drilled even. A 2-2 game after 2 full periods. Sean, as chippy of hockey as we've seen in this past period, and not a lot of action, mostly just punches being thrown and tempers flaring. What can you tell me about this third period upcoming?
Whew, it feels like we've already played 2 different games.
Within the game.
Within the game. So I feel like this third period is going to be another game within itself, and it's a blank slate right now. It's basically 0-0. You have to come out, set a tone if you're Utah. I don't want to get too aggressive with the hits because then it becomes dangerous. Then it becomes targeting. You're trying to make up for stuff that didn't happen or had happened. So you got to play calm, cool, collected.
The game within the game. I think you're exactly right. You
play
said you
your
hit
game.
it on the nose. Yeah, exactly. And the strategy certainly worked last period. They were able to crack one across within the first 4 minutes, then wait again to the back half of the period. With about 9 minutes left, I believe, they were able to crack across again and tie us up, eliminate the deficits. And obviously, playing with some added incentive, some merit on their shoulder, with their line mates obviously getting cast out of this game early in that second period. Nice hit along that near side of boards by Ben Hostetler. Quick dish up ahead for Daniel Madison. And the team captain Ezekiel, and he's got a quick shot. Rebound right in front.
It's right there.
Danger close. Able to avoid the nearly costly situation. And as you were saying, Utah maybe doesn't need to throw the body around as much in this period, but boy, they're laying some hits so far in the early portion of this third period of action.
Yeah, there's being physical, Ellis, and then there's being dangerous, and we don't want the latter. So just figure it out.
We've already seen that once, a couple of times tonight. Hits going flying around.
Nice
a great pass all the way ahead for Ben Wiener. Wiener could not handle it, but he's got it along the boards, and he's looking for the reinforcements. Great shot. Connor Beers looking to get it through on the second effort, and a great save by Devin Bain, able to wrap it up.
It looked like Bain didn't know Bain had the puck. When a goalie looks behind you, Ellis, it's not a good sign.
Never a good sign, but puck ended up being in front of him, in front of that red line. So as it stands, we're still drilled up at twos. A 2-2 score with Maxwell Hobie in on the faceoff. Immediate faceoff won by Utah, driving towards the net with that physicality is Ben Wiener. Wiener along the boards for Malachi Lynch. This will reset Utah all the way back down and around. It's going to be an icing. 18.5 left to play, a 2-2 game in the third period, and Utah looking for their first lead here in the early stages of the third.
Yeah, the first couple minutes here, Utah's very aggressive in the offensive zone, as they should be, and just got to put more pucks on net. They're getting some good opportunities, just got to punch them in. Shot in, wide by Utah.
Down along that far side boards. Dipping, dunking out of play, and another stoppage with 18:21 on the clock left. And obviously, we'll take you back to the first, and that first goal scored by Nathan Morrow to get them on the board before Grayson Frazier would tally his 11th goal of the year. So it was a 2-0 deficit early in the first. The Utes would not end up scoring until the 7-minute mark, 6-minute 50 mark of that second period. Obviously, Ezekiel Endy able to crack across the first one. He would love another one here.
Connor Beers with a great chance for the redirect there.
Hobie looking for his man. Center cut across the ice. Could not connect with the tape. Connor Beers looking for somewhere to go. Hobie's got it right up to Connor Beers. Danger out front.
Oof.
Narrowly avoided.
Still
another
there.
effort, and on the backhand, Beers couldn't get under it. Back up to Hostetler at the point. Stet takes the shot, and it deflects wide.
Man, Ellis, I'll tell you, if I could have Connor Beers play 60 minutes, I would. My goodness. The young kid knows what to do with the puck, I'll tell you.
An exciting future, a bright future, to say the least, for that young man with this program.
Good forecheck here by Utah.
Malachi Lynch, a nice keep, but it gets by him. Now all of a sudden, on the back check, Cole Turner with a nice no-look pass. Now Donovan O'Shea's got it. He's cutting into the offensive zone, and now he's got space to work with. Driving towards the net and just sending it high. And it looked like a baby whistle put down. An initial Could hardly even hear it, just the slightest whistle. Sounded accidental. And then the second whistle. Oh, yeah, well, that was a whistle. Okay, yeah, that was a whistle.
A baby whistle.
That was, I mean.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right.
There.
A baby whistle from a baby ref. That's what I heard. Bunch of babies out there in the zebra shirts. Oh, and Utah's going to get a power play. Good opportunity here. So that baby whistle turned into a good whistle for Utah.
It sure did. Turns into a delayed penalty, to be exact, for the 4th time tonight. And Andrew Simons is checking into the box as the culprit this time. Utah's got the man advantage. All the way across to Ezekiel Endy. Endy could not handle it. Along the boards, back up top for Endy, and it gets just by his skates, so the Utes going to have to reset in their zone. 1:45 left to play in period number 3. A 2-2 game. Utah looking for their 3rd win of the year against this Utah Valley University team, the crosstown rival.
I really want to see Utah just take their time with this puck, set something up.
Endy's got it at the point. That's a scary sight. Deflection out front, and it just bounces wide. Nice idea between him and Cole Turner. It looks like Donovan O'Shea checking out. A nice move by Daniel Madison. Look at that back skate. Showing off the control, showing off the skate ability, and now all of a sudden, one-on-one towards the puck, driving into that near side corner. Final minutes of the Utes power play. Due up. Connor Beers has got it. Beers looking for some space, and he finds it.
Here we go.
On the near side right by us. Driving towards center ice. Shot top corner. And boy,
my goodness.
That thing had some zip on it.
He's not done.
Through the air. Now, second effort, and they score! Utah is in front for the first time tonight. Ben Wiener goes top shelf, and the comeback is official. It is a 3-2 tune. With 15:47 left to play in period number 3, Utah takes their first lead, courtesy of the man advantage.
You know, Ellis, right there is the Connor Beers effect. He started that power play opportunity with speed through the neutral zone, taking a wicked wrista, getting the rebound, getting
some wrista.
A wicked wrista. My goodness, Connor Beers.
Speed kills.
He is unbelievable.
Oh,
Makes something happen.
with a huge punishing blow on the near-sided boards and gets the puck right back to him. Couldn't handle it on the shot, pokes it away, a nice poke the other way, and now it's up to Andre Lacroix to dish that puck out of the zone. Now Utah Valley trailing for the first time today, and a delayed penalty coming up as Andre Lacroix slams the opposition down on the ice. Good sportsmanship from the both of them as they pat each other on the shoulder pads, and both sides head to their respective way. Excuse me, just Utah heading to the box, and it is Andre Lacroix.
You gotta be careful not to fall into this hole now. You just took a 1-goal lead. You cannot take a penalty right now and give UVU the chance. On that last goal, Benjamin Wiener got a 6th goal of the year. Fenny with the assist, as well as Luke Osla. Connor Beers didn't factor in, but my goodness, did he help.
Quick shot. And a good one. This is going to wrap him out of the zone, however, and get a change on the ice. A nice smart play to not touch that and ring up a quick stoppage. Grayson Frazier lets it go, shows off the high hockey IQ, and the puck immediately goes down his way. Jared Trost with a quick centering pass. Now right back to him, looking somewhere to go. And a quick dunk. Now 5-on-4 entering the zone. One odd man advantage, and they're looking to take advantage of it. 14:40 left to play in this final period of regulation.
Gotta be careful, just clear it.
And a nice clear. Utah able to get it out of the zone and get some fresh skates on the ice, kill some time. Final minutes and 5 seconds of this power play for Utah Valley. Driving into the offensive zone, a couple of nice pokes to get the man off the puck.
Gotta watch the backside.
Right behind, going for the centering pass, and he could not get the tape on it. Utah able to clear the puck and get it out of the zone. 46 seconds remaining on the power play.
Utah's got to be careful here. They cannot fall into this backside trap.
No, they cannot, and he nearly just did. Furlong goes down like a ton of bricks. A great centering pass. Shot, save made by Jack Nowicki. And that was not your average save. Uncontested one-on-one with lots of space to work with. 28 left to tick on the man advantage for Utah Valley. 13:50 left on the clock for both of these squads in the third period.
I'll tell you right now, Ellis, Jack Nowicki is the Utes' best penalty killer right now.
The unsung hero for this Utes force, and looking to keep that performance rolling. Dangerous spot of the ice. Boy, that's all reflexes right there. Reactionary save by Jack Nowicki. Back-to-back reactionary save. And with 19 seconds left on the man advantage for Utah Valley, Andre LaCroix gets ready to check out of the box. Utah ready to check onto the ice full strength again. Smart play by the team captain Ezekiel Endy, getting it all the way across, all the way down it goes. Final 10 seconds on the man advantage. 13.5 minutes left to play in period number 3.
Some nifty moves there.
Creating space behind the net, and Utah back to full strength. They got a man cherry picking, and he's going to cut right towards the nets. 1 goal advantage. Utah looking to add on to that total.
A couple of Utes got bunched up there.
LeDuc, and he runs through a man, still looking for the puck. Up to the point, Donovan O'Shea's got a quick shot save made by Devin Bain, and he covers up. 12 minutes, 59 left on the clock.
Got a little chippiness there. Benjamin LeDuc is causing a little ruckus.
Chippy, chippy, chippy. We've been seeing it, saying it, and calling it all night. And it continues here into the middle parts of the third period.
Still got a while to go, Ellis.
Both sides have the clock working in their favor. Ezekiel Endy in on the face-off circle, and he will immediately win one for his squad. Donovan O'Shea showing off the skating skills. Quick shot, quick save. Devin Bain covers up. And with only 7 seconds less shaved off the clock, we get another stoppage, this time from that other face-off circle as Bain made the save on the right side of his crease. That's a goaltender's right. A right if you are Devin Bain, facing the ice.
Oh, Ellis, I missed you. I really did.
Quick shot, and they score! Top shelf on the deflection. Double down, it's a 4-2 lead. 4 unanswered for the Utes.
And that's how you answer. That's how you answer in the third period. You got a 6-game win streak. You're down 2-0 at home. You lost one of your players. You got to respond, and this is what this team is doing. 4 unanswered goals. Utah takes a 4-2 lead in the third period. We still got a long way to go, but this is a good sign.
It's exactly where they want to be, and boy, just like you said it, it's exactly how they would have wanted to respond.
Yep.
Like I said earlier in this game, this is a team that Utah has dealt with pretty much scot-free throughout their matchups to this point in the year. Looking for their 3rd win here, and obviously not their ideal start towards doing so. 2-0 in the early stages, clawing their way back bit by bit. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 as they take their first lead, and here we are, 4-2.
What a hip check by Beers.
Connor Beers laying it down with the hip. Right back to center ice. Hovey with a great pass to Connor Beers. So he nearly had a punishing hit and a punishing goal within 30 seconds of each other. Alex Furlong cutting towards the net. Now Connor Beers on site. He gets it stripped from him and back down the other way. Utah Valley goes. Wow, that back check for Utah. Playing so aggressive. Pesky, pesky, pesky. And
offsides.
Looks like an offsides call right there on the errant pass.
Ellis, if I had any power, I would name a street on the U after Connor Beers. He is that impactful on this team. Even though he does not have a point tonight, he is in the mix everywhere you look. His IQ is off the charts.
A leading point scorer for a reason, 17 points, and even 17 points on the year. And now Max Penny driving to the net. He's got a lane, he's got what he's looking for, and they score!
My goodness.
It is their 5th unanswered goal and a 5-2 game. Utah running away with it. How about a redemption effort? How about we bounce back?
My goodness. Maximilian Fene just took it himself, short side. Bain couldn't do anything. My goodness. 5 unanswered goals. The floodgates are open. You can't put a finger in the dam anymore, Dutch boy. This game is toast.
Oh, we still got time. I wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
11:54. 3-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
Oh, no,
Let's not
Alice.
pretend like there's not 12 minutes left to play.
With the way
But
this team is buzzing right now, I think it's as good a bet as any.
As it stands, Utah feeling phenomenal about their chances right now. A 3-goal lead coming into this period, tied at a 2-2 tune. They have seemingly just run away with it, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Been waiting for this performance.
I mean, keep in mind, this team just beat this UVU team 7-1 not even a week ago. So this is the team we expected.
Precisely, and that's what we had mentioned earlier.
Yep.
So where has this production been? We were expecting this from the start tonight, and obviously a little bit of adversity to play behind after 2 straight Utah Valley goals, but now 5 unanswered by Utah. They're feeling great about their chances in the back half of this game, especially as the clock works its way down. And again, this is an anxiety-filled night. Lots to work from. 2-0 initially, losing one of their starting forwards in Aiden Umina off the ice. And now bouncing back in this fashion too.
Yeah, 5 unanswered, 2 power play goals.
It's Utah.
Yeah.
Since the first period, nobody but a Utah Ute has scored. Off the opening possession, quick drive into the offensive zone for Utah Valley. Pass goes awry, and now the Utes are going the other way. Max Spenny with a great pass up ahead. Quick shot by Luke Osler, could not get it through. 11:37 left to play in period number 3. A 3-goal lead, that nearly making it a 4-goal lead.
Fenny is dealing. That was a beautiful pass through the neutral zone, leading a Max Oslo. My goodness.
And there's a reason he just scored his 7th goal on the year.
Yep.
That is third place behind who else but Connor Beers and Keegan Torrey, the goal merchant. Nice job by Furlong, boxing out and skating hard. First on sight to the puck. Along the near side boards. Dishing around from head to head and now finding its way to Luke Osta's stick. Cole Turner is first on sights.
Got a scuffle in the corner here.
2 guys going at it, and you're exactly right. Some 23-on-23 action, it seems. Now in that near corner, wow, just blowing.
Don't like that.
Through, man. Alex Murray's able to stand on his feet, stand on his 2 skates, and regather. A nice job by Utah Valley to garner possession and didn't get the other way. 10:50 left to play in period number 3. A nice hit along the boards as Utah maintains possession. What a pass all the way ahead for Alex Murray. Murray with the shot. It takes his man down in front of him, but it can't find the net. Now Evan Richards is in on the puck. Boy, these are like bowling balls down here against bowling pins. What is going on?
Let's get out of here. Let's just play the rest of this.
Extending out of his crease to make the save, get the stoppage with 10:30 left to tick, and a 3-goal lead for Utah. And it's crazy where they are right now versus where they were 2 periods ago.
Yeah.
Night and day difference.
It really is.
It goes to show you how much an adjustment at the intermission can make. I mean, that is a huge difference to come out there and score 2 in the last period. Score 3 already here in the third. Utah's feeling great about their production in the last 20 or so minutes. On the far side, officially approaching that halfway point in period number 3. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left as the clock keeps ticking. Halfway done with the third. Utah Valley still looking for possession in the near side. Wrapping around behind the nets. A 5-2 game, what was once a 2-0 game. Nice pass all the way across and a big hit late along the boards. Ben Haas-Stetler takes his man down.
What a pass.
Another good pass and another hit laid, this time by Utah Valley. And their leading defenseman, Jared Trost. A steal right in the dangerous part of the ice. Max Hovey looking for somewhere to go, and he has his man beat. Couldn't get it in the nets, however. That was sparked by Ben Wiener, and boy, Wiener playing pesky. Driving to the nets, looking for a wraparound, and another late penalty. And it looks like
Benjamin Little Duke.
It looks like some choice words being exchanged down there ice side. Me? What? Me? Ben Leduc going to the box for the first time tonight in light of a big hit laid a little bit late down there ringside. So Leduc checks out, and boy, he has been flying all over the ice tonight.
All right, so you get an opportunity to test your special teams here. You get a chance to kill a UVU power play, get a chance to get some momentum back in this game, and do not let UVU back.
9:16-17 left to play in period number 3. So time certainly something to think about, but not necessarily a be-all, end-all factor just yet. 1:50 left to play on the Utah Valley man advantage. Nice job stuffing it in his own zone, but Ben Wiener was not accounted for in that scenario. Max Hovey with the puck, circling around the offensive zone, beating around the barrel somehow.
1-on-4, basically.
Possession, cutting through the heart of this Utah Valley defense. A nice couple of plays, cycling the puck well and creating space. Finally able to drop it off all the way on the other side, where he's got a man, no one in range. A quick shot, quick save made. Jack Nowicki out there for the rebound. Third effort is covered up. A fourth effort in front of the net is taken by the Utah back check. A great pass by Furlong all the way ahead. Quick shot, save made by Devin Bain. Second effort is covered up. 8:13 left to play in period number 3. It's a 3-goal lead for the Utes, and I'm sure they'd like to add more of that fuel to the fire.
The Utes are just flying right now, and they're on the kill, which is even more impressive.
It's actually very impressive, and it's an area they've been really good all year long. About a 72% penalty kill percentage this year, which is just phenomenal. And that power play percentage in the beginning stages of the year, not one of the Utes' strong suits, but in their last 5-6 games, they have been close to dominant on the power play. Final 30 seconds of this man advantage for Utah Valley. Centering pass, nothing to do for it. And with 25, the clock will keep ticking on the power play timer for Utah Valley. 7.5 left to play.
Turnover.
In period 3. A bad turnover in their own courts, and taking a quick shot is Alex Murray.
Another hip check by Connor. I love it.
Connor going to hit first, and Utah doing a great job of just flying around from puck to puck to puck to puck, finding the open man and shutting down each chance. Final 7 minutes of third period hockey. Quick centering pass, broken up by a set of Ute sticks, and now the other way it goes.
Not a fan of Boston Bradshaw for UVU, number 9, just slashing Donovan O'Shea right in front of the ref, but it's fine. Play on, boys.
Donovan O'Shea, if anybody's going to take it without retaliating, it's that young man.
Guess they just do things differently down in Utah County.
Don't know if that's factually true. He was the leader in penalty minutes last season for good reason. He is a retaliator. 6:25 left to play.
Got to be careful of the turnovers there.
Nasty turnover in the dangerous part of the ice. Just seems like the Utes are able to get 2-3 heads on every puck at a time.
Yeah.
6 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Deflection goes out, and now driving the other way is Ben Hostetler.
Got numbers.
Stet looking for somewhere to go all the way across the ice. Could not connect. I believe that was actually Connor Beers looking for Hostetler on the second effort and nearly had a nifty goal.
Oh, Connor needs a point. Connor needs a point. Somebody get Connor a point, please.
That would have got it for him.
My goodness.
But he'll have to keep searching for that elusive point. 5:45 in the third.
I think it's safe to say I've always been a Connor Beers stan, but tonight he's just, flashing everything.
Tonight you're a fanatic.
Yeah, that's quick. That's well put. And I just like saying Beers, Connor Beers. Like a 1970s old school hockey player in Boston.
Yeah, you were meant to say that.
Yeah.
If there was ever anything, you were born
to say Connor Beers.
Connor Beers. Meant for you. Driving in through the blue line, past the Utah logo. Final 5 of regulation as Alex Furlong with a quick drop pass into the offensive zone of the Utes.
The Utes are just playing with their food right now. Just getting it whatever they want, how they want it.
That's a great way of describing it. They're faster on the battle of possession, getting to the puck, getting more heads. I was just mentioning that. But a nasty drive opportunity here for Utah Valley before the pass goes awry. But yeah, it is a great way of describing it, especially in the back half of this game. It's like they just flipped the switch, and that was that.
Well,
Confidence is back.
It's also easy when you have a wall and Jack Nowicki behind. It's crazy to see what happens when you don't turn the puck over in your own end and he gets, a clear shot at
then
something.
We're looking at a 5-0 game all of a sudden. Max Hovey with an army in front of him, able to duck, dodge, and weave through traffic. And Utah still maintaining possession. Ben Leduc looking for a quick wrap shot. Couldn't get it on net. Clock still ticking, 4 minutes and 5 seconds left.
I don't think I ever want this period to end. I want more goals.
Again, adding fuel to that fire, and they've already got 3 in this period. Let's not get greedy now, Sean, but coming into this period, it was a 2-2 game. This was an even drawing board. This was
but this
anybody's period to take.
Now we got a little scuffle.
Flaring.
Yeah.
Right by that Utah
We don't
Valley
fight in
bench.
the ACHA here, boys. Let's go.
No, we
Separate.
do not. That is what the locker rooms are for, and looks like both sides getting infracted this time with a trip to the box. What tends to happen when you let the fish show.
Yeah. And they're still chirping at each other on the way to the box.
Ben Leduc.
I think
Looks like he's actually going to be disqualified from the game, or a game misconduct at the very least. Somebody does have to come serve the penalty. But it looks like the refs have seen enough and sent off Ben Leduc, one of the biggest
Ben's had a good
firecrackers
game
for the Utes. Yeah, he sure has. He's been all over the place, laying punishing hits. I don't know if he has any points, but it would not surprise me if he was able to get in on the action of an assist. But as it stands, the Utes figuring out who they want to draw back into the box to serve this 2-minute minor.
Well, I don't have Benjamin Leduc on my... I saw him skate around. I know for a fact he was on there. But I believe he's number 3 or 2. He's not on the score sheet. Well, all right.
Well, as it stands, Benjamin Leduc no longer exists in the Utah hockey stat page.
Only in our hearts, that's for sure.
Coming into tonight's contest with 11 points, was looking for his 12th. And boy, he laid some punishing hits tonight. He retaliated a couple of times. He got his team exactly where they want to be. The exact type of performance his team wants to see, and
it's nice to see the refs, finally take control of the game 57 minutes in. It's really, refreshing. We could have done this, in the first period, second period. So it's really great for them to have some accountability and just really try to get this game safely put away in the last 4 minutes and change.
Safely, key word, right?
Yeah.
He's something that seems to have been overlooked earlier in the game with a barrage of questionable hits from both sides, really.
Yeah.
And play on, they said, and because of it, definitely a different outcome than we would have liked to see up here in the booth.
Ugh. Benjamin Leduc gets a 5-minute
major, so that takes them through the rest of the game. Utah will play with the man disadvantage. So now Utah just looking to stop the bleeding and play out this rest.
Does not matter when you get the wall back there.
3:44. And no, it does not. It certainly helps matters. And Nowicki has been playing out of his mind tonight. How long has it been since he let a goal in?
Two periods.
The 7-minute mark, 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in that first period.
Like I said, a wall.
47, 20, 47 minutes since he last let in a goal. Knock on metal, but as it stands.
Knock on metal.
Nowicki has.
That is not the saying.
It'll work this time. We don't got any wood around. Nowicki has certainly had himself a night to remember.
Utah's got their work cut out for him here. 5
Nice
minutes.
save, nice positioning. Trying to get the clear, and he couldn't get it to go through. Malachi Lynch chops at the puck, able to garner possession, and this one will go all the way down and around. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation.
The Utes will go out and get a change here, get some fresh bodies on the ice.
Fighting for possession right in front of the net. Cole Turner tries to swipe it away. Boy, it is 1-on-3, and he is just cutting
Cole
through
wants another.
men.
He's already got one tonight.
Cole, one of the most fun young players to watch emerging in this young Utah core. See the same from Connor Beers. This
team is a wagon, Ellis.
It's not going anywhere. You're a divisional opponent. Doesn't just end after this year. Oh, and they had the chance there. Could not connect from one tape to another, and because of it, the Utah keeps them out of the score column still. Keep that 47-minute streak ticking. So 3 minutes and 15 seconds still left to be served on the 5-minute major game misconduct that Ben LeDuc received. And on the game clock, we've officially hit our final 2 minutes of regulation. 5-2 game with some insurance. Utah looking to bury the hatchet. Pass right behind the nets, all the way up ahead. It's going to be offsides if he dishes it back in, which he doesn't. Trying to get a man off his tail. That's Donovan O'Shea fighting for the puck. Excuse me, Evan Richards fighting for the puck. Final minute and a half of regulation. Quick shot save made by Nowicki, and what a great clear by the Utah back check. Down the other way it goes.
Aggressive call there by the goalie.
And the half-mile trip to center ice to get that puck batted out of play. Final minute and 15 of regulation hockey from Salt Lake City. A 5-2 Utes lead. All of their damage coming within the last 2 periods. Trailing from behind in the early stages of the game, able to claw their way back to an even drawing board. 3 unanswered, tacked on to the 2 already unanswered. A consistent 5 unanswered goals for the Utes.
Oh, that's a
add on
penalty.
more
Come
pressure
on.
here.
You cannot do that.
With 45 seconds left, the delayed penalty marker goes up. Another quick whistle, and another Ute is going to the box for this final 42-second stretch.
Come on, boys, let's get out of here.
Both sides taking exception to the words coming from each other.
I said it before, Boston Bradshaw. I don't like that his name's Boston. It gives Boston a bad name. But Benjamin Wiener, you can't slash somebody just because you want to. It wasn't not a good play, not a smart play. But this game has been out of hand for a while, and I blame the refs. So let's get out of here. Last minute, and let's just go home.
The one thing these teams can agree to, right?
Yeah.
Is to blame the refs.
That's what I do. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
Oh, and a great save by Nowicki. Continues to brick Waltech back there in the nets. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Utah Valley looking for a cherry on top. What a block by Malachi Lynch. Fires up his bench. Final 20 from regulation with 2-minute-long power plays. Still ensuing for Utah Valley. Nowicki with another save.
My goodness.
Another clear. And with 15 seconds, the final 15 seconds of regulation ticking away, Utah is going to turn it to Cole Turner to bury the hatchet and give them their 7th straight win. That's 4 straight here at home, 7 straight with 3 on the road mixed in. An unbelievable performance, a comeback effort by this Skating Youth squad, and doing it all with the patch on their shoulder for their teammates, who was prematurely taken out of this game. A 5-2 final score. The Skating Utes taking care of business on all accords. A sloppy first period, a better second period, and an absolutely dominant third period. Might not have been the 3-4 effort that you're looking for, but it certainly is the back half effort that coach is wanting. And it's
the Utes are winners of 7 straight. It was a highly contested, emotional game, and no doubt Utah played for their fallen teammate in Umina, who our thoughts and prayers are with. Hope you get well soon. And Utah, 7 straight wins. They are a wagon right now.
7 straight, and they're looking to make it 8, 9, and 10. 8 and 9 come up this weekend, Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th in Butte, Montana against the Montana Tech University. And they are looking, obviously, to make that 8 and 9 before coming back here against Idaho State University on the 24th of January. A great performance tonight for the Skating Utes. And again, like we said, the prayers are with Aiden Umina. Best of luck, hoping that it is nothing too serious and that all will be well. He's able to join his teammates back out there and rejoice in another Utah hockey win in a very short period of time. For myself, Ellis Beacom, alongside my co-host Sean Stetson, it's been our absolute pleasure to bring you tonight's contest. 5-2 is your final score, a comeback win by your Skating Utes. And they're looking to make it 8 straight, hitting the road on Friday afternoon up in Butte, Montana. Until next time.
Hey Utah fans, I'm Taylor Callahan, and I'm so excited to be back here with our own Utah player. This is
Andre Lacroix.
Andre Lacroix, number 6, and super intense game you guys had, but a really great 5-2 score. What do you think in that last period kind of brought up that energy?
I think, we just kind of started playing our own game. We weren't really playing our game in the first 2 periods. Second period, we started it back up again, but third period we were just playing our game, and when we play our game, they can't compete with us.
Absolutely. There was a lot of intensity there, and it was super exciting to see as a Utah fan, on the other side of it. So thank you so much, and it was such a great game. So thank you for doing that for all your fans here.
Of course. Thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio. Okay. Thank you. That may be the worst interview I've ever seen.